Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a project panning update. This is all the progress that I was able to make in August. So I just wanted to go ahead and refresh this video before we head into September. Per usual, I'm going to be updating my OG project pan, my pan that palette, and my pan over purchase update. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Megan. I post every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button before you leave. Also, if you guys enjoy this video at any time, or even if you don't like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It does help my channel out. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video, you guys. Per usual, I will be sharing progress shots up in the corner. So I will be showing you what the product looked like the last time you saw it, and then I will show you now what it looks like. The first product I want to talk about is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Foundation. This is currently the only one that I have in my project pan, even though my foundation collection recently has exploded a little bit. So I really need to hunker down and focus on finishing some of these up. Where we were last time is that second line right there. So I am making progress. It's just a little bit slower. Last month I was using a lot of my beauty balm from Dr. Jart. I had a little bit of a tan, so this product was a little too light for me, so I took advantage of the moment and used some other stuff. But as we are heading into the fall, I will be reaching for this. So I don't think that I will be able to finish this by September, but I'm hoping like soon. And that was so weird. She just started like going on and on and on. I don't know. Creepy. But I don't think that this will be an empty next time, but I'm hoping for the next time. Although, who knows? Maybe I'll get a hair in my butt and just want to use this. I did that a couple months ago. Plus, yeah, it just, I mean, by the time I scrape off all the sides and stuff, there is probably quite a bit of product left in here. So just, yeah, still working on this slowly but surely. The next product I actually emptied this month, which is super, super exciting. It is the Patrick Ta Duo Blush in the shade She's So LA. My goal was to finish up the cream side, and I was able to do that this month, which is really, really exciting. Originally, I'd planned to declutter the top portion or the powder portion, but for now I think I'm gonna hang on to it just in case I want to use it as a blush topper or something like that. But since I have emptied my cream side, I am gonna go ahead and rotate it out of my project pan. Also, I wanted to share with you guys, I'm burning one of Jackie Aina's new candles, Forever Mood. It's called Soft Life, and it fall vibes. It is just like, it has a hint of cinnamon, but it's really warm. It is so, so yummy. I just wanted to mention it because I'm sitting here like, smells so good. But yeah, so anyways, gonna rotate this product out, which is really, really exciting. Next up, we have my lip liners. These are still just going slowly but surely. Lip liners take so, so long to finish, and when I panned one last year, I realized that, and I had decluttered a lot of my lip liners. So this is what we have. I use this one daily, you guys, literally daily. This one I haven't used as much because I haven't been into a super pinky lip lately. So I don't know, if it's not done by the end of the year, I will probably declutter it just because it is so loose in the canister. Like every time I pull this out, like this happens and I have to like push it back in there, which honestly, you know what? I might just declutter it because that is like a sign of the product not being good any longer. And I have other pink toned liners that I could work on. Surprise! Surprise declutter! So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one, but I am gonna keep working on this one because this one is still intact. It still works really well. Like I said, I use it almost daily. I'm hopeful that I can finish it up by the end of the year because there is one more that is pretty old in my collection that I would really like to rotate in. But yeah, so that is where we are at on that. Next up, we have my Alamar bronzing, well, really duo. It's in like a trio situation, but I don't use the white powder. So I'll show you guys what it looked like last time, which the progress on this was slowly but surely kind of situation. What I did was I depotted the deep shade, which is Cafe con Leche. I depotted this shade into here so that I could use it a little bit easier, and it has been a lot easier for me to use. It's a little more difficult to judge progress in this since I've done that, but I did, like I said, I found it a lot easier to use, and when I'm ready to use this one, I will probably depot it into this as well. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to tell, like, because obviously I was taking pictures of those pans. Now we're in these pans, so I will take a picture of this pan just in case it's not finished by the next update because, I don't know, I've been using this pretty frequently, but I don't really feel like I'm making that much progress. And maybe I am, I just can't tell because I'm not. I didn't take a photo of it when I depotted it. So yeah, I'm gonna take a photo of this so we'll be able to really see my progress next month, but I am still primarily using this bronzer in terms of powder. I am very much into cream, so I use a lot more cream bronzing products than I do powder ones, which is why this takes so long because I don't really use it every day. My goal is to use it a few times a week, so yeah, I'm gonna keep trucking along. The next products are these lippy things from Billion Dollar Brows. And there is a bit of progress in the one over here. I decided to move it to this smaller palette as like a focus palette up on my vanity. I just find that I'm going to be reaching for it more if it's right here instead of in another palette with a bunch of other stuff. So I moved them up here and I was able to get some use out of both the shades. This is another thing where I'm just like working through them as I think of it. I don't really love either of these. So I don't know. This is one of those things I'm just being mindful to work through because I thought I could potentially empty them. If they're still there by the end of the year, I will probably declutter them, but I'm trying to finish them up. Next, we have my Nabla Skin Glazing Illuminating Highlighter. I have the shade Privilege. This isn't the product that I'm trying to finish. This is one that I'm just using as a brow bone highlight pretty much daily and just seeing what kind of progress we can make in it over the year. I finally hit pan in it last update and I've started to just kind of wear down the area right here so that we can start expanding the pan. This is something that I'm still really enjoying on my brow bone, so I'll keep using it. Again, I don't really use powdered highlight, so this is just going to be slow for curiosity, for curiosity's sake, basically. The last product I think that I have in here is the Phytosurgence Spectral Shine in Divine Daylight. That's what she looked like last time. And this is what she is looking like today. So we do have quite a bit of progress. It took a while to wear down this side over here. It's basically what I worked on all month, but it is getting ready to pop off down there. So I would say within the next couple weeks, this will all be gone because the layer is very, very thin now. I don't think I'll have it finished up by the next update just because I haven't really started to wear this down yet and it's pretty thick up here. So this is probably going to be, I'm thinking an October empty probably, which will be perfect because by then all my minimal tan will definitely be gone, and I'll be working into a different shade of this product. But yeah, really exciting stuff. It's just so satisfying. Like, it's like, hell yeah, I've been using this. So yeah, really, really exciting. And I think that is all in terms of what is currently in the project. I was trying to think of some items that I would want to rotate in. I know last time I briefly talked about a few lippies that I had sitting on my desk. I was working through the Tower 28 one, which I don't have a photo of because I didn't think to take a picture of it. And it's sitting at my work desk right now, but it is almost gone. Like, I will be done with that in like 2 weeks. But I did want to officially rotate in my Tarte H2O gloss. I want to rotate this one in because, like I said, the texture of this was getting kind of weird. I think last time I talked to you guys, I did go ahead and take out the stopper, and I've been trying to like keep that product down there. We're approximately in this range as far as what is left of this. So I wanted to officially rotate it in because I don't know if I'll be done with it by the next update, but I would like to have this finished by the time we're going into, you know, by the end of the October update. So within the next 2 months, I'd really like to finish this. So I marked it so that we can keep track. I think that is all in terms of products that I feel like kind of close to finishing. I want to finish up panning. There are some others I have in mind that I want to potentially rotate in, but not until I get some of these others out of here. So not a huge update. Like the last one was a huge project pan update, but still really exciting empty when it came to the blush. And then I rotated a product in, and yeah, so it's just steady progress is what we're doing right now. We'll probably maybe, you know, have some other big progress next month. Not really sure, because I have gotten quite a few things in when I'm trying, which also hinders progress. But anyways, next let's go into my Pan That Palette update. Speaking of lack of progress, I'm still panning my Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette, and gosh, I really just, every time I pull this out, I just love to use this palette. We had identified a few focus shades, which I will, I'm not gonna probably insert photos of them because I don't even think there's been enough notable progress to like do that. I've only used this a handful of times since the last update. I have not used the glitters at all. I just like haven't been in a very glittery place, which isn't good because like I can tell the formula, like it still looks really beautiful here, but like in the pan and in the texture, I can tell that these glitters are starting to go. So like I really do want to use them and whatnot. I'm just, you know, not into glitter. So I don't know. I need to do, maybe I could do something inspiring over on IG, like a week of glitter or something like that. I don't know. I need to do something to get in gear to use these glitters. Cause as you can tell, this one's pretty close. And this one has really good progress, moving out to almost side pan over here. So I really just need to do something to get inspired by the glitters. And then I'm still making pretty steady progress on this. I have not been reaching for it as much as I would like. My thought was as soon as I got this update done, I'm actually going to pop that shade into my little portable palette up on my vanity, which I guess I can go ahead and do that now. But I wanted to do that because I just feel like I will reach for it so much more if it is up here on my vanity and I can more easily reach for it, because before I was just reaching for the shades that came in the palettes, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. I want to finish this cream shade. And then once I finish that cream shade, then I probably, you know, won't really worry about it. Also, look at these earrings, you guys. How beautiful. My friend over at Hotline Gems, I've talked about her little shop before. She's on Etsy, and she just started experimenting with clay, and oh my gosh, so lightweight, so gorgeous. Highly, highly recommend. So yeah, I went ahead and popped that out of there. And honestly, I need to finish this by the end of the year. I need to. So we're going to be working on it that way. I also have done a few looks with like the other mattes and metallics in here, and I've really been enjoying that. But yeah, this is, again, it's so hard because this is something that I want to reach for all the time, but I try to rotate through all my other stuff, which is really why I just need to start up consuming products. But there's so many good palettes that I love in my collection. Cause like, I think over the past couple weeks, I've literally been reaching for my, Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette, which you can't even really tell from there, but we do have a couple nice dips in this, and I've really just been loving it. And I had given myself permission to like use that and really just bask in it, but then now it's like, okay, we have no progress. So yeah, that's just like the one thing about it, but I do think I'll probably do like a week of glitters or something, maybe just to try to kind of re-inspire myself to use some of these glitters, because I need to get them out of my collection before they go bad. Next update is the pan over purchase update. This is the project that my friend Steph and I created together. I'll briefly insert the slides here. Essentially, it's a low buy. You need a certain amount of points, which are accumulative pans and empties, to generate purchases. And that's, you know, kind of how it works. We've been doing it all year. I feel like we've really had a successful year at it as well. Not only have we had a lot of pans and empties, but we've really just altered our mindset a lot. So I feel like it's just been good as a whole. If you want to join us, please do. Just tag us and use the hashtag PanOverPurchase. We would love to have you. So I just wanted to chat about the empties and pans that I had this month. I'll insert a photo per usual. It was a little bit of a slower month, but like I mentioned earlier, I did have a lot more items than normal coming in to try. August was my birthday month, so I had some items coming in from friends, from family, that sort of thing that I was really just trying out. So it was a little bit of a slower month, but I'm hoping that next month will be a little bit better. We just had the one pan, which was in my Danessa Myricks Balm Contour, which honestly, I'm so happy I finally hit that fucking pan. If you're from Instagram, then you know this was a hard pan to hit. It took so long. So I was really feeling accomplished about that pan in general. I then emptied the blush, which I talked about earlier in this video. And then I also emptied my By Beauty mascara, which is such a bittersweet empty now because it's my absolute favorite. So every time I empty one, it's like my heart breaks a little because that's one less that I have. And then I also emptied my CoverGirl Ink It Gel Liner. Holy girl, love this. I've been buying it for like 15 years. It is so good. I already had another one ready to roll, so I highly recommend that product to you guys. Which means now we're gonna get into the numbers. So like I said, I only hit one pan in the month of August. I had 3 empties, which 2 of them were pretty big empties. I feel like the blush was a big empty, and the gel liner is a pretty big empty. It usually takes me a few months, like 6 months, to empty one of those, which gave me a total of 4 points, which brings my yearly total to 95 points, which is really exciting. My yearly pans are 60. I was trying to initially pace for 100 pans. I mean, I still have plenty of time, but I don't think I'm going to be able to hit that number. And I'm actually like kind of okay with that because I've been just so much better at rotating through my collection as the whole. So that's kind of the give and take that you do there. My yearly empties is 35, which I think, I didn't keep track of empties last year, but I'm still blown away by that. And I feel like I've emptied a lot of big makeup items this year. So that is really, really exciting. I did not earn any purchases this time. I need 5 more points to earn a new purchase, which is fine. Like I mentioned, I have a lot of stuff still from my birthday month I need to work through, so I don't need to be buying anything new. I did, however, use 2 purchases during the last month, so in August. So I wanted to chat about those really quickly. The first purchase that I made was the Makeup by Mario contour stick in the shade Light. I was so excited about this. I've been looking for this product for over a year. It was never online. It was never in store. I finally saw it in store and I snagged it. I picked it up, brought it home. I didn't end up liking it at all. It was very patchy on my skin. It was a bit difficult to work with. And then the tone was just a little too cool for my preference. So I did return it. I instead picked up just like a mini of the Glowish by Huda. It's the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. And I got the shade Medium, which is really pretty. It looks, I don't know, when you swatch it, it looks a little cool, but I have it on today and I didn't seem to have any issues. So this is one of my purchases. The next purchase was crazy impulsive. I actually did a recent 3 looks 1 palette about it where I'm chatting about the whole situation. But I picked up the Natasha Denona Glam palette. We were at a concert for my birthday weekend. We went in and to a Sephora and we're just looking around. There are a few things that I had, you know, wanted to try, etc. And wow. I swatched this and I just like could not believe how beautiful and sparkly that it was. And it ended up coming home with me. So, so that's where we are with that. But yeah, really exciting, really loving this. If you want to check out the 3 looks 1 palette that I did with it, I will link that below and in the eye for you. Really pretty looks, really excited about it. And so yeah, purchases left 0. I've had purchases, I think pretty much the majority of the whole year, which has been good. So this is the first time I've been at 0 purchases, which is fine. It does give me a little anxiety for some reason, but like I don't need to be buying stuff anyways, and I should be able to easily earn a purchase next update. So just gonna give me a little, oh my gosh, a little bit of a break knowing that I can't buy anything. So overall, I feel like this update was pretty decent. Definitely not my best month, but not my worst month either. I really have been doing a good job of rotating through my stuff, but I also kind of want to get back to panning because I feel like I'm getting a little bit away from my roots, which is causing me to be a little bit sad. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, I haven't hit a pan. But it's so hard because like in this, I'm not gonna hit pans. I'm finishing pans, which takes a lot longer. And if I'm rotating through my collection like I've been wanting to, then I'm not gonna be as hyper focused on certain palettes to get those pans. So I'm trying to like, but I really just wanna dig into some stuff that I love and know that might be close to pan. So there might not be a 3 looks 1 palette coming up next week because I think I might just want to dig into some of the items that might be close to pan or that I want to focus on, etc., instead of working through a new palette or a palette that might not have as much progress in it, that sort of thing. So just FYI if you care. But yeah, that's going to be all for me today. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like it before you leave. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! bye.